because I was used to just sleeping in front of Walgreens, in a sleeping bag or with my blankets and whatnot, and on a pillow. I'm used to sleeping there. But other than that, they invited me. They were like, hey, if you need to put your bag somewhere, because carrying that stuff all around it's not fun, So they did bless me. I will say that much.
And you said the police sometimes makes contact with the camp, and what way are they?
Well, they already have. They gave a notice saying that nobody can be here. They have to this, that, and the other, because it's right behind the police station. So they basically said you guys got to get your stuff, and you got to be gone by the 18th.
The 18th of this month, April.
Yeah, April. Yep. They came in and they surprised me because I was asleep one day and they surprised us, and I'm like, oh man, the owners aren't actually here, but and I'm already on probation. I don't want to deal with any of that. So whatever I got to do, if I'm only waiting until next month, but other than that, I still got to tough it out. So, that was a blessing right there. But, like I said, Germantown is Germantown. Sometimes people don't really, they don't see it like us because they've never been there,
Now, what's interesting is, so where you're sleeping in this camp, it's on someone's private property, or?
Well, it's on Montgomery County property, but so is Panera. And
okay.
So is Beers and Cheers. It's on Montgomery County property.
Okay, right. It's on Montgomery County property.
Yeah.
And the police asked you to move by the 18th, you said, right? Did they provide any resources, being that they are a county organization, did they provide any resources?
Well, the first resource,
an alternative basically to the camp.
Yeah, they gave us resources, but I mean, it's the same thing as if you go they're telling you, hey, you want to go to a shelter out in Neville Street, and I'm like, hey, that sounds good and all, but I have things I have to take care of out here. That's way outside of outside of the.
Where's Neville Street exactly?
That is, I want to
Rockville.
Say Rockville, yeah, but I take the bus, carrying all that stuff with me. It's hectic. I was comfortable. I'm not gonna say comfortable because I'm never comfortable where I'm at until I'm actually comfortable. But having to carry all that stuff with you, you're carrying your entire life. I'm only carrying a few bags. You got some people who are carrying whole houses. You know what I mean? And I'm like, when I say whole houses, I mean like you got people who are carrying